Hey, so you probably saw in the thumbnail and in this pile of books that's behind me that I have high expectations, unreasonably high expectations for the books that I want to read in December, but I'll read some of them, maybe, hopefully. So, also, phone case. So let's start out with these two books right here. These were in my last TBR and I didn't read them, and I still really want to read them. So I picked these out of my Pineapple TBR. So this is An Exclusive Love by Johanna Adorjan, which is actually a non-fiction book. Surprise, surprise! Who knew I had non-fiction in my books that I have? I did not. But yeah, this is about a woman who's telling the story, Johanna Adorjan, who's telling the story of her grandparents. They're in Estevan, and they were Hungarian Jews who survived the Holocaust and flew to Budapest and then started a new life in Denmark, and then other stuff happened too, and exciting stuff, and yeah. And then this is Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, which might be my first Jane Austen. Who knows? Probably not, because I probably won't read it, but... Next we have this. I'm not actually going to read this upside down. I'm not actually going to read this, but I am definitely going to be reading some of the stories in this. This is The Complete Grimm's Fairy Tales, illustrated by Arthur Ruckerman. I always kind of read here and there in this book, but in Christmas time, you know, it's the time to read fairy tales because I don't know, but I feel like it is, so that's what I'm going to do. And also I've been thinking about this book a lot recently. This is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I haven't read this book in a long time. I think like a year or 2 years. And I used to read it ever since I read it the first time, like almost every year, because it used to be my favorite book and now it's my second favorite book. But it's just, this and The Odyssey are the only books that I reread, and I just feel like it might be time to reread it. And Christmas time again feels like a time that I should reread books, or at least reread my favorite book. So that might be a thing that happens, I don't know. I might just read parts of it. I don't know. Do I know anything? The next couple books are books that I need to finish before the end of the year because I do not want them to extend into 2015, because 2015 is going to be a good year, and these are not going to be a part of that year. First book is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. That's all I need to say about that book. I have like 100 pages left. I'm on page 293, and okay, wait, not 100 pages. There are like 450 pages, so like 150 pages left. I just need to get this done. I said that in like a TBR like 2 months ago or something. Just need to get this done. Just need to get it done. The next book is The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J Maas. I know, I shouldn't be trying to get done a Sarah J Maas book because she's a really good writer, and she is, except The Assassin's Blade is not a book that I especially like. It's a collection of short stories in the Throne of Glass series. Yeah, I'm up to the last short story, and you know what happens, and I'm not exactly liking it that much, and so I just need to kind of finish it. I just have one of the short stories left. I've read all the others. There are like 5, and I'm on the last one, so I just need to like finish it. And also I would really like to read Hair of Fire because that's a thing that I want to read, and I want to see what happens next and see if I like it more than the other books. But yeah, I feel like I'm like sounding like I don't like these books. I rated like all of them 4 out of 5. Not the novellas. No, the novellas are gonna get rated less, but I really like them, and yeah, I just need to get to Hair of Fire, and I can't until I finish, wow, The Assassin's Blade. The next books are all Christmas reads except for one of them, which I should have showed you earlier, but anyway. This is the first one. This is Nicholas A. North and the Ballad of the Nightmare King by William Joyce and Laura Geringer. I really need to read this because I keep on seeing the other books. This is book 1. I keep on seeing book like 2, 3, and 4 in bookstores and online, and I want to buy them, but I'm like, I don't even know what it's like or if I like it, so I need to read this so that I can buy more books. Good way to live your life. Next is this. This is Harry Potter and the Chamber of the Secrets by J.K. Rowling. This is the second book. I haven't read it yet. I know. Terrible, terrible. I'm gonna read it, hopefully. And yeah, I just thought this would be a good book to read during Christmas time, and hashtag Harry Xmas to You is happening right now. I will link a video explaining that, one of the videos explaining that, which is, I think it's just basically where you read the books and watch the movies, and that sounds like fun, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm definitely gonna be watching the movies because that's something I do too many times. But yeah, I'm excited to read this, and yes. The next Christmas read is this beautiful book. This is A Christmas Carol and Other Christmas Writings by Charles Dickens, and it's always good to read some Dickens around Christmas. I don't know why I said that, but it seems right. And I'm not sure if I'm going to read all of this, maybe just some of the stories, probably just A Christmas Carol. But if I keep on going, then I keep on going, and, you know, yay. Woo! What are you doing? The next book that is a Christmas book, the final Christmas book, is this book. May not look like a Christmas book, but it is. Krampus by the Yule Lord by Bram. Krampus is like the evil version of Santa Claus, kind of, and I think this is about Christmas. On Christmas Eve, one Christmas Eve, in a small hollow in Boone Country, West Virginia, struggling songwriter Jesse Walker witnesses a strange spectacle: 7 devilish figures chasing a man in a red suit toward a sleigh and 8 reindeer. Okay, I didn't even know that. But yeah, that sounds very interesting, and this is by Bram, one of my favorite authors, even though I've only read one book by him, but that book is my favorite book, The Child Thief, which I will just mention whenever I can. So I'm just going to choose a book out of my TBR pineapple, and probably not going to read that, but maybe we will, who knows. Wonder! I'm probably going to read this. Wonder by R.J. Palacio. So this is the book from my pineapple TBR jar, and yeah, I'm super excited to read this. I've wanted to read it for such a long time, and everyone has such good things to say about it, so I am very excited about this. Hopefully I'll get to it, and probably I'll be crying, but that's okay. So these are all the books in my TBR for December. What am I thinking? Yeah. You'd better wish me good luck. Tell me the books that you are planning to read in the comment section below. And that's it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.